Yo, what's up guys, and today I'm bringing you part 2 of what if Goku was in Stranger Things. I haven't done this in a long time, so I decided to recontinue it. So we left off with Goku, or 12, running away after his sister 11 sacrificed herself to defeat the Demogorgon. And that's where we left off. So without further ado, let's recontinue the series. Goku runs into a forest and gets lost. He's filled with grief and sorrow and feels so guilty for barely being able to do anything. He screams, punching a tree, but for a split second his hand glows and the tree breaks and falls. Goku is shocked by this, as he's never been able to do this much damage to something. He collects his burns and then wanders more into the forest. Goku finally leaves the forest and sits down on a wall. Hours pass and Goku has nowhere to go, so he just sleeps in the streets. Goku is woken by someone, and the person gives him money, due to him looking like a homeless child. Goku thanks them and they leave. Goku goes to buy food and then he sees someone enter with a gun. Goku thinks it's just a cop or something and thinks nothing of it, until he points it at the cashier. Goku sees fear in the cashier's face and then goes to help. He runs towards the robber and then punches him in the face. The robber flies out the window and is knocked out cold. The cashier thanks him and then offers him anything. Goku just asks for food, because of course he would. And after this, Goku eats his food and then goes to the area he was before. He then wants to test something out. He was able to let out all of his power into his fist and break a tree, so he wants to try that out again. Goku cups his hands together and then puts all his power between them. A blue ball forms into his hand and he puts it behind him and then shoots it forward, and a blue beam flies into the sky and then explodes. Goku is amazed by this and is also really shocked. So time passes since then, and Goku's created moves that he could do in the original anime, such as the Kamehameha, as you just saw. He can also run faster, jump really high, sense people, and can sort of fly a bit. Goku is basically the Golden Fire or Super Saiyan Gohan in this story. So now continuing on, things in Stranger Things are similar to what they were in the story. It's now as it was in season 2. Will's possessed by the Mind Flayer, and 11 reunites with 8, and she overhears something about a boy with black spiky hair going around stopping robbers and other criminals. She thinks nothing of it, and then until they explain his abilities, and then she remembers Goku, wondering where he's been all this time. Things are the same as they were in the original, and then she goes back to Hawkins to try and find everyone. So, meanwhile, Goku makes his way to an abandoned bus area where he sees a man with a bat, and Demodogs come at him and try and attack him. Goku's blood boils as he sees the Demodogs, as he remembers the Demogorgon and what it did to his sister. Goku runs towards them and yells, punching the Demodogs, sending them flying. Goku then asks the man if he's okay, and then he just responds, "What the hell just happened?" Goku senses three people in a bus that's boarded up. These 3 people turn out to be Lucas, Dustin, and a girl that Goku doesn't know. Lucas and Dustin pull Goku into a hug, and then the man and the girl are obviously confused and ask what's going on. Dustin explains everything. Okay, so this is L's older brother, also known as 12, and 12, this is Max, and this is Steve. Goku greets them and vice versa. So then Lucas explains why there's many Demogorgons going around, and once everything's caught up, Goku then says that they should try and find the others. They run into Nancy and Jonathan at the Hawkins hospital, and they try to open the gates but they won't budge. Goku just gets impatient and then blasts the gates, exploding them off the hinges. They think nothing of it, and since they've seen even more crazier shit in the past. So they're waiting on Will's stepfather, Bob, to arrive, and then they all have a short reunion with each other. They're all really happy to see that Goku's doing okay, and then Bob runs out of the hallway and meets up with the others. Goku senses something's wrong, and then a Demodog jumps on Bob. Goku sprints towards him and then punches the Demodog off of him, and then shoots a Kamehameha, incinerating it. Goku then says after that, "That's for my sister, you pieces of shit." So yay, Bob lives this time. Anyway, going back to the story, they go back to the Bar's house and then think of a plan. They try and speak to Will, but he just screams at them and they're forced to put him to sleep again. Then after that, the Demodogs try and attack again, but one is thrown to a window and is also killed. Goku senses someone familiar, and that's when the door unlocks by itself, revealing 11. Goku and 11 hug, and they all have a reunion. They all make a plan to seal the gate to the Upside Down, where 11 seals the gate and Goku kills anything that tries to stop her. Goku, 11, and Hopper go to the gate, and 11 goes to seal the gate. When the main flare tries to stop her, Goku shoots a Kamehameha, and then there's a struggle between them. Meanwhile, the main flare leaves Will's body, and the gate is almost sealed. And just needs one final push. Goku and 11 scream with all their might, and Goku begins to be surrounded in a red light. And then his blast grows bigger, and then the main flare goes back into its world after being pushed back. The gate is sealed, and Goku and 11 pass out. Time passes since then, and it's pretty peaceful for a while, and they all had a snowball at the school. So 11 and Goku are adopted by Hopper, but little do they know that Russian scientists are working on ways to reopen the gates to the Upside Down. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave it for now, and I hope you guys enjoyed this part, and the next part will probably be out tomorrow. So yeah, so I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, guys.